Welcome, fitness friends. I'm coming to you here from Moab, Utah. We're traveling again, but I wanted to bring you this very special exercise sequence about balance. Balance is critical to us any age, but especially as we get older, so that we can prevent falls and keep ourselves from getting injured. Some very simple exercises you can do anywhere, anytime, every day that will help you maintain your good balance. All you're going to need is a chair or something sturdy that you can hold on to. Make sure it doesn't have wheels and make sure that it doesn't fold up. And we're going to put that chair off to our side. Then we're going to start with a very simple march. But if you notice this time, I'm picking my legs up as high as I can. Now for you, that might be just here, and that's okay. But your goal is to use those hip muscles and get those hips up, get those knees up as high as you can. And when you feel really strong doing this, you can let go. Keep that chair right next to you just in case you kind of lose it and you need to grab it. That's okay. So we're going to keep this march going for just a little bit more. Now we're going to add something to it, and you can go back to holding onto your chair if you need to. You can bring the chair around in front if that's more comfortable, feels safer for you. But this time what we're going to do is we're going to go opposite hand up when your knee goes up. Now we're starting to add our core or our tummy muscles into this workout. We're not going for time here. What I'm doing is about 15 repetitions. So right plus left equals 1. And we're going to bring that down. We're going to come back, grab your chair if you need to for this one. We're going to pick our leg up, out, back, and down. We're going to do this 15 times on each leg. Up, out, back, and down. Out, back, and down. You're going to feel those hip muscles getting really warm here. That's good. That's what we want. We're strengthening this area. About 5 more here. Whoops, almost forgot the back. Up, out, back, and down. One more. Up, out, back, and down. Then you want to turn around. I'll turn the chair around so that I can stay in your frame. Here we go. Up, out, back, down. And each time you're doing the back, reach with that leg. So up, out, back, down. Up, out, back, down. Up, out, back, down. Up, out, back, down. 5 more. And that's the end of that one. Now we're going to add a little bit to it. And if you ever want to use 2 chairs for these exercises for a little more stability first starting out, absolutely fine. So this one, what we're going to do, nice tall posture. You come up on your toes and down. up on your toes and down. If you can do it without hands, that's good. So we're going to come up, 1, 2, and down. Up, 1, 2, and down. Up, 1, 2, and down. If you start to pitch forward, grab that chair. Up, 1, 2, and down. The wider you have your feet apart for this, the easier it is. So if you're just starting out, you might want your feet a little wider apart. And as you get better, you can narrow them. All right, now we're going to shift to our heels. So for this one, you might want to grab your chair. So we're going to come up on our heels and down. Up on our heels and down. Again, we're doing about 15 reps here. 4, 5. Again, the count of 2 we're holding at the top. Now this is a really good exercise if the backs of your calves are particularly tight. 1, 2. And you probably noticed that I'm doing these exercises barefoot. If you choose to do shoes, make sure they're sturdy shoes and not wobbly. That won't help your balance if you have wobbly shoes. 1, 2, and down. Now we're going to do a side leg swing. I'm going to move my chair over here a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Again, if you're more comfortable doing 2 chairs, that's fine. So I'm going to move my hip out, out, out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Notice that I'm not pointing my toes. I'm keeping my foot, the bottom of my foot, parallel with the floor. Very good. Now we're going to shift the chair to the other side. Get it out of the frame here so you can see what I'm doing. Same thing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Very good. Now your hips should be nice and warm. The last exercise we're going to do will look familiar to some of you. It's a modification for a squat, but this is a great warm up in the morning and practice thing. So we're going to get our feet shoulder distance apart. Make sure your chair is right behind you. So when you sit back, you're going to actually sit in the chair. So we're going to sit down and up. And what I'm doing here is I'm not actually sitting. I'm doing what's called a touch and go. So I'm just touching and up. 2. You want to challenge yourself? Put your arms up. You can also put them on your hips. Again, we're going to do 15 here. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So that is our balance workout for the day. If you practice this every day, I promise within a week, you're going to see a difference in how stable you feel when you're just simply walking. So give it a try. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Read the descriptions down below. I have a lot of cool things going on in my Facebook group. Come and join us there. Sign up for my mailing list. And most importantly, see you next week.